myself and being like, even if it's physical, like physical as in like my physical health or working out, or I just started doing, speaking of Wim Hof, I just started doing like cold plunges and ice baths, and like, even if I don't have the time to go outside, I just got a cold plunge. I did it right before I got here.
Kris Jenner, the powerhouse matriarch behind the Kardashian-Jenner empire, is once again in the spotlight. But this time, it's not for managing her children's careers or orchestrating major business deals. Instead, it's her involvement in Kendall Jenner's personal life that is raising eyebrows and sparking a fierce debate among fans. As Kendall grapples with the fallout from her breakup with Corey Gamble, Kris's protective instincts have led her to take decisive action. However, not all fans agree with her approach. While some view her intervention as a loving maternal instinct, others accuse her of overstepping and blurring the lines between supportive parent and controlling manager. This controversy has left many questioning just how much control Kris should have over her adult children's lives, particularly when it comes to matters of the heart. Kris Jenner has long been known as the momager, the ultimate behind-the-scenes strategist who has expertly managed her children's public personas and business ventures. However, her recent involvement in Kendall's relationship with Corey has stirred the pot. Reports have surfaced claiming that Kris's actions may have pushed the boundaries of her role as a mother. Kris Jenner allegedly played a significant role in Kendall Jenner's breakup with Corey Gamble, reportedly advising her daughter to end the relationship after becoming suspicious of his behavior. A family insider was quoted as saying, "Kris has an uncanny ability to sense when something is off," adding that she felt Corey's influence on Kendall was unhealthy. Kris believed Kendall needed to step back and reassess the situation. While some fans have praised Kris for stepping in to protect her daughter, others argue that she crossed a line by inserting herself too deeply into Kendall's personal life. This controversy has sparked a divide among Kardashian-Jenner followers, with many questioning whether Kris's protective instincts are justified or if she's simply trying to micromanage her grown daughter. Fan reactions have been mixed and highly vocal, with social media buzzing over the situation. Supporters of Kris are quick to defend her actions, emphasizing that she's doing what any loving mother would do to—
And we couldn't keep up with the call. Like, I'm like, this is amazing. This is really working. So he was back on the road.
And it was like, I know it's kind of corny to say, but almost like destiny. Like, I think that was what was pushing me that direction. And I like presented
shield her child from potential harm. One fan tweeted, "Kris Jenner is just being a good mom. If she sees someone toxic in her daughter's life, it's her right to step in." Another commented, "She's the ultimate mom. Say what you will about Kris, but she's always got her kids' backs." On the other hand, critics argue that Kris's interference is an example of her tendency to overstep. One detractor pointed out, "Kendall is an adult. She should be allowed to make her own choices without Kris constantly hovering over her." Another fan added, "It's one thing to give advice, but trying to control who Kendall dates is just too much. She's allowed to live her life." These opposing viewpoints highlight the complexity of Kris's role, not just as a mother but as a business partner. Her involvement in personal matters often creates uncomfortable tensions between what's best for the family's image and what's best for her children. As for Kendall, she has remained largely silent on the public criticism surrounding her mother's actions, which has only fueled further speculation. The question now remains, does Kris's intervention reflect her genuine concern, or is it another example of her desire to control every aspect of her family's life? Sources close to Kendall suggest that while she understands her mom's intentions, she's also feeling somewhat overwhelmed by the situation. A family friend shared that Kendall loves her mom deeply and appreciates Kris's desire to look out for her well-being. However, Kendall is also fiercely independent and values her autonomy. She doesn't want to feel like she's being micromanaged, especially when it comes to her personal life. Kendall's reserved nature has always made her reluctant to engage in public drama or family conflicts. She prefers to handle things privately, and the constant spotlight on her relationship with Corey, and now the added pressure of her mother's involvement, has made her feel uncomfortable. While she respects Kris's concern, Kendall is navigating the fine line between loving parental care and wanting the space to make her own decisions without feeling suffocated. The situation has put Kendall in a delicate position. On one hand, she wants to honor her relationship with her mother, but on the other, she is finding it harder to reconcile her personal boundaries with the influence Kris has, especially when it comes to her relationships. Kendall's struggle reflects the broader complexities of having a family dynamic where personal and professional lines are often blurred, and the expectations placed. Quieter, more private member of the Kardashian-Jenner clan, and this situation is privy.
Scent and a name that she hasn't revealed to everyone yet. So it's
But it's the new scent coming out.
Yeah.
That's what you
Next
smell like.
week.
That's amazing. You people are just, there's just money just flowing in every single direction. I mean, really, congratulations.
Thank you.
It's crazy that your family has...
Proving to be a challenge for her. She is used to keeping her emotions and decisions under wraps, but the public nature of her family's lives makes it difficult to maintain that level of privacy. As the drama continues to unfold, Kendall may have to find a way to assert her independence while also navigating her relationship with her mother in a way that respects both her own boundaries and Kris's protective instincts. But fans are undoubtedly eager to hear Kendall's take on the situation, hoping for a glimpse of how she truly feels about Kris's involvement in her personal relationship decisions. Given the public nature of her family's dynamic, it's not surprising that her followers are curious to know whether Kendall feels empowered by her mother's protective instincts, or if she's feeling stifled by Kris's attempts to control her love life. As the more private and reserved member of the Kardashian-Jenner clan, Kendall has typically kept her emotions and opinions about family matters under wraps, preferring to stay out of the spotlight when it comes to personal conflicts. However, with her family's drama spilling into the public eye, fans are hoping for an honest response from Kendall, one that might shed light on how she balances her deep love for her mother with her desire for independence. Many fans have been speculating about Kendall's feelings, wondering if she sees Kris's interference as a sign of concern or as an overreach of her momager role. Kendall's typically quiet demeanor only adds to the mystery, and her fans are left to guess at how this situation might affect her relationship with Kris moving forward. Will she...
Basketball.
Do you guys ever have a little one-on-one competition?
We do sometimes. We actually were just playing in the, we have like our friends had like a pool set up, you know, the hoops that are in the pool.
Oh, there you go.
And so we were playing in the pool and he just like took it way too seriously, as did I, by the way. And
address it openly, or will she continue to maintain her silence, letting the drama unfold without her direct involvement? Either way, fans are anxiously waiting for Kendall to share her perspective, which could potentially help them better understand her complex relationship with her family and the boundaries she's working to establish. This isn't the first time Kris Jenner's hands-on approach to her children's lives has stirred controversy. Over the years, she has been both lauded and criticized for her unique ability to balance the roles of manager and mother, often blurring the lines between the two. Her actions have sparked intense debates on several occasions, especially when it comes to her involvement in the personal lives of her children. Kris has been a guiding force in her children's careers, most notably in overseeing Kim Kardashian's tumultuous relationships. While some have praised her for helping Kim navigate difficult moments and stay on top of her business ventures, others have questioned whether Kris's influence crosses a line, particularly when it comes to her children's romantic lives. Her ability to strategically manage Kim's personal drama, turning it into a business opportunity, has been both criticized for its exploitation of personal pain and celebrated for its undeniable success in growing the family's brand. Beyond Kim, Kris's role in managing her children's careers has been nothing short of groundbreaking. She's been instrumental in helping Kim, Khloe, Kourtney, and the rest of her family build their multi-million-dollar empires, transforming their personal lives into thriving business ventures. From television deals to product endorsements and fashion lines, Kris has shaped her children's financial futures with remarkable skill, earning her the title of momager and establishing herself as one of the most powerful matriarchs in the entertainment industry. However, her constant involvement in her children's business decisions, and sometimes in their personal matters, has caused friction at times. Some argue that Kris's strong management style leaves little room for her children to make independent choices, while others feel that her actions are driven by a fierce love and a desire to secure their success. Whether it's organizing a strategic appearance, managing a crisis, or overseeing a business expansion, Kris has always played a pivotal role. While her children have often expressed gratitude for her guidance, the balance between managing their public personas and respecting their private lives has never been easy. Kris's undeniable influence has shaped her children's careers and public images, but it has also left many wondering just how much control a mother should exert over her grown children's personal and professional decisions. As time goes on, the line between loving, protective parent and overbearing manager continues to blur, leaving many to question whether Kris's approach is a model of success or a recipe for conflict. Kris Jenner's influence has been undeniable, particularly when it comes to managing her children's careers. However, when it comes to personal relationships, her tendency to blur the lines between professional and familial roles can sometimes create tension. Media analyst Rebecca.
Basketball.
Do you guys ever have a little one-on-one competition?
We do sometimes. We actually were just playing in we have like our friends had like a pool set up, you know, the hoops that are in the pool.
Oh, there you go.
And so we were playing in the pool and he just like took it way too seriously, as did I, by the way. And
Rebecca James commented on this unique dynamic, saying, "Kris's role is unlike any other. She's not just a mom, she's also a business partner. This dual role can complicate things, especially when the boundaries between personal and professional become indistinguishable." Kris's ability to manage both her children's careers and their personal lives has certainly contributed to her success, but it has also led to moments of friction. While her business acumen is unquestionable, the overlap between family matters and professional obligations can make it difficult to maintain clear boundaries, often leading to complex and sometimes uncomfortable situations. As Kris continues to navigate this delicate balance, it raises the question of whether her deep involvement in both the personal and professional lives of her children is ultimately helping or hindering their ability to maintain healthy, independent relationships. The fan reactions to Kris Jenner's actions reflect broader societal debates about the role parents should play in their adult children's lives. Some fans believe Kris is simply acting as a protective mother, stepping in to shield her daughter.
You weren't married and pregnant by 30.
Absolutely.
And that was really interesting and just so crazy now when I think back about that, because, you know, I have so many daughters and they're 2 different generations, you know, 5 daughters, a couple different generations, and
from potential harm, while others view her actions as overbearing and intrusive, arguing that Kendall, as an adult, should have the space to make her own decisions without constant interference. One fan wrote, "Kris is just being a mother who loves her daughter. She has seen the ups and downs of relationships and wants to protect Kendall from making the same mistakes. Every mother would do the same." For this group of supporters, Kris's involvement is seen as a natural extension of her maternal instincts, a demonstration of her deep care and concern for Kendall's well-being. On the other hand, there are those who argue that Kris's behavior is a form of control that undermines Kendall's independence. At some point, parents need to let go. Kendall is an adult and capable of making her own decisions. Kris needs to back off and allow her daughter to live her life without constantly hovering, one critic commented. These fans feel that, while Kris may have good intentions, her actions cross a line and contribute to a stifling environment where Kendall's autonomy is compromised. This division in fan opinion highlights the ongoing debate in society about parental involvement in the ITZR lives of grown children. While some believe that a parent's guidance is always necessary, others argue that adulthood should come with the freedom to make personal choices, including in relationships, without excessive influence from parents. The conversation surrounding Kris's actions is not just about her relationship with Kendall, but about the broader cultural expectations of how much control parents should retain once their children become adults. Kris Jenner is often hailed as the definition of a strong, loving mother who is unafraid to do what's necessary to protect her children, even if it means facing public backlash. Supporters of Kris argue that her unwavering commitment to her family, especially in times of personal or public crises, shows the lengths to which she's willing to go to ensure her children's well-being. One fan wrote, "Kris is the epitome of what a mother should be. She's fiercely protective and will always do whatever it takes to shield her kids, even if the world doesn't understand it." However, others feel that Kris's approach sometimes crosses a line. Kris needs to remember that her kids are grown adults now. There's a fine line between being protective and being controlling, one critic pointed out. For these fans, Kris's hands-on approach may be seen as overbearing, particularly when it comes to her adult children's personal lives. The idea that Kris is still managing and directing their choices, especially in matters of love and relationships, strikes some as an overextension of her role. This ongoing debate underscores the complex dynamics of Kris's dual role as both a mother and a manager. As the orchestrator of the Kardashian-Jenner empire, Kris has spent decades guiding and shaping her children's careers. but her involvement in their personal lives often sparks controversy. The boundaries between being a supportive mother and acting as a manager can sometimes become blurred, with critics arguing that Kris struggles to separate the two roles. While her intentions are often driven by love and care, the question remains whether her level of involvement is truly helpful or if it is impeding her children's ability to navigate their lives on their own terms. Despite the criticism, Kris has not directly addressed the ongoing controversy or responded publicly to the backlash. Her silence on the matter only adds to the speculation, leaving fans and critics alike wondering whether she will acknowledge the growing concerns about her approach to parenting and managing her children's lives. As the family continues to navigate,
I was out of town, which was very unfortunate because I would have loved to go and it looked really amazing, but she really went all out. And I said something to her, I was like, you know, she's won. Like, I don't know if she's gonna remember this. Like, I love you for the effort, but like, and she was like, I really don't care. I just like,
their personal and professional challenges. The debate over Kris's influence is likely to remain a central topic of conversation among fans and media alike. Those close to Kris Jenner insist that her actions stem from a deep place of love and concern for her daughter, Kendall. According to a source, Kris is no stranger to public backlash and knows that she can't please everyone. Kris understands that no matter what she does, someone will always criticize her, the source explained. But at the end of the day, her family has always been her top priority. She's willing to take the heat if it means protecting Kendall, even if it means alienating some fans or even family members. Kris's willingness to face public scrutiny in order to shield her children from what she perceives as harm is a testament to the strength of her maternal instincts. However, the situation has placed her in a complicated position, one where the line between being a caring mother and overstepping her boundaries is increasingly difficult to define. As the drama continues to unfold, all eyes will be on both Kendall and Kris to see how they navigate this increasingly complex family dynamic. Will Kris take a step back and allow Kendall to manage her personal life independently? Or will she continue to play an active role in her daughter's relationship?
Than the Got Milk people were. So that really never came to fruition. And then at the end of the day, a couple years ago, Kim was in a music video and she was taking a milk bath. And I thought, you did it, Kim, you got milk all over that body.
This question remains central as the public eagerly watches the unfolding saga. The Kardashian-Jenner family has always been known for confronting tough issues head-on, and it's clear that this situation will be no different. The stakes are high, and fans are captivated by the ongoing drama, curious to see how the two will handle this highly sensitive topic. What is certain is that this latest chapter in the Kardashian-Jenner family saga will keep fans on the edge of their seats as they eagerly await each new development. As for Kris's involvement, it has sparked passionate debate. Is she simply being a protective mother, or has she gone too far in trying to control Kendall's personal life? The answer may not be so simple, but one thing is for sure. The Kardashian-Jenner family will continue to make headlines, and fans will be watching every step of the way. What do you think about Kris Jenner's involvement in Kendall's personal life? Do you believe she's acting out of love and concern, or has she overstepped her bounds? As we watch this drama unfold, one thing is clear. Whether you love her or criticize her, Kris Jenner knows how to keep the conversation going. Her involvement in Kendall's relationships has certainly sparked a firestorm of opinions, and fans are divided over whether her actions are an expression of her maternal instincts or a step too far in controlling her daughter's personal life. It's clear that Kris's influence is impossible to ignore, and it raises important questions about the role parents should play in the lives of their adult children. So, what's your take on the situation? Do you think Kris's protective instincts are justified, or has she overstepped her bounds by trying to control Kendall's relationships? We'd love to hear your thoughts, so feel free to share in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of the latest updates and exclusive insights into the ever-evolving lives of the Kardashian-Jenner family. Stay tuned for more drama, more family moments, and all the juicy details you won't want to miss. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back with more updates soon.